Hello there everyone, the Jedi Brick here, and I'm really excited to show you guys everything that I got from the Brick Universe convention that happened over the weekend. So I was there for all 2 days and I got to display a bunch of stuff. I was really cool. I just want to say thank you so much to them for letting me have stuff on display. It was so cool. I displayed my gunship with all the lights, my custom Jabba's palace, my Hall of Armor, and just so much stuff like that. It was so cool. I got to meet so many people. I gave away so many of my custom bricks. It was just an awesome experience. And of course, I did some shopping, so I will show you guys everything that I got in today's video. So I'll start off with some of the minifigures that I got. There actually are quite a few. I'll start off with the Marvel ones. So I think this is all the Marvel ones here. I have Mr. Knight, Morbius, and a Captain America. The Captain America is a Mighty Micros version. I just thought it was really cool looking. I like the big star and I like the face print. Came out back in like 2013, 2014, I think. It's a pretty cool, unique looking minifigure. I like the comic versions of a lot of the Marvel superheroes, so getting that was really cool. It was pretty cheap. I think I traded for it actually. I had a few minifigures that I just traded and I had some credit left over, so that's what I ended up picking up. Next, we have Morbius here from the Miles Morales Spider-Man car. I had no interest in getting that car just for this minifigure. I wanted to just get the minifigure. I didn't care about the set or anything, so I just ended up getting the Morbius minifigure. I think he looks really cool. I love the hair and the face print on that guy. He looks so cool. And next we have a Mr. Knight. This is just an extra one that I wanted because I'm using the torso and the legs for my Wilson Fisk custom, so I wanted to have just another one to use for Mr. Knight. And speaking of Knight, here we have Michael Knight from the TV show Knight Rider. This is a really cool minifigure. He came out in the Knight Rider Lego Dimensions pack that came out a few years ago. I just got the minifigure. I think he's really cool, and I think it could be useful for some customs down the road. But I also kind of want to try to build Kit the car from that show. I think that would be a really cool mock to build on this channel, so stay tuned for that. That might happen at some point. He's got this really cool alternate face as well. I like that nice smirk. He's got really cool hair as well. Overall, just a really cool looking minifigure. Here we've got two space minifigures. The one on the left is some sort of alien prisoner. I don't know. I got it for a few dollars. I thought he looked really cool. I think I can use this for some cool Star Wars customs. I really like the arm and the leg printing on there. That looks really cool, and the head is awesome looking. Next, I have just a red classic spaceman. This one is one of the original ones from the 70s. It's got like this, the torso on it has like this sort of sticker on it instead of like a official printed torso. I don't know how to explain it, but like the printing definitely feels different than what is on a traditional minifigure. So I think they like used to put stickers on torsos instead of having them printed. I don't really know, but I think that's what's going on with this guy. But I've been getting into classic space lately, and you'll see more of that later on. But I saw him for a few bucks, so I figured I'd pick him up. And the last two non-Star Wars minifigures we have here is Batman from the original comics and Jack Sparrow. I really wanted a Jack Sparrow minifigure. I never got one, and I figured why not pick one up today. He's got his rum bottle, that really nice hairpiece with the bandana, really nice torso printing. I am a little concerned about the legs because they are in that brown, and I'm really worried about them snapping, so I'm gonna put him on like a wedge plate or something so I don't stretch the legs out anymore. But next we have Batman. He looks really cool. I love the exclusive antenna piece that looks, or not antenna piece, the cowl piece that looks really cool. I love the printing on the torso and the legs. It all just looks so good. So I'm happy to have that one in my collection. And now moving on to Star Wars, here we have the original Yavin Celebration Luke. I already do have this one, but the one that I own right now, the leg, snapped off and it's just kind of not attached anymore. The leg's completely broken. It can't be fixed. So I figured I'd go ahead and just get a new one that's in better condition for my Luke Skywalker collection. So that's what I went and did with this one. He looks really cool. The legs are a little flimsy. I'm just going to try to be careful with this one so not to break it because this is also in the brown like the Jack Sparrow. So I'm going to put that one on a wedge tile piece as well. Next, we have Han Solo. This is the newer version from the new Yavin 4 set, and this one looks really cool. He's got the printed metal on the actual metal piece. I think that is super, super cool. I don't think anything else about this minifigure is exclusive, except for just the fact that he has that metal, but it is still really cool. Here are the last three minifigures that I got. I have one more, but I'm going to show him on his own. Here we have an original pilot Luke Skywalker. He came with a breathing or oxygen tank thing, but that's not part of the minifigure. But I picked him up because I do need this one for my collection, so that was a no-brainer. Here we have the newer Clone Wars style Darth Maul. I never got this minifigure when it was out with the printed robot legs, so I went ahead and picked him up because I do think he does look. I think he does look really cool. I like the torso print on there as well with the hip printing and everything. I think he looks really cool. And we have Sassy Tin here. My camera's not really focusing, but there he is. This is the Clone Wars version. Very old. Again, this one has the brown legs and the brown torso, so I am really, really nervous about having this one. It's in really good condition. I don't really dare move it around too much. The legs and the torso look like they could just snap at any minute, so really nervous about having this one, but I did really want him. I loved the horn piece on there, so I was really happy to have this one in my collection. And this final minifigure, I am so excited to show you guys. This is one that I've been wanting for a very, very long time. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know I already picked this one up, but this is a grail of mine, my favorite clone trooper. If you watch me ranking every clone trooper, you know this is an S tier figure for me. Thank you, Beskar Bricks, for having one of these, and I'm going to open this up and show you guys who it is. There we go. There he is, the original 442nd Clone Trooper from 2005, only in that one set. Such an amazing, amazing minifigure. Oh, I just love him so much. Just look at that green on there. Oh, it looks so, so good. I'm so happy to have this guy in my collection. Oh, he looks amazing. You have that cool back printing. Of course, you have the blank head, but oh, I just love this minifigure so much. I'm so happy to finally have him on my collection. It just feels so, so good. And now moving on to the two sets that I got over during the convention. Here we have the Alien Space Diner. This was a gift with purchase. I'm not sure when. It was like 2 years ago or something like that. Set 40687 with 239 pieces and 2 minifigures. So this one's really cool. Like I said, I'm getting into classic space now. More or less just the minifigures. I do think they are really nice looking. So I picked this one up. It was $36, a little bit over the usual Bricklink price, but I was at the convention, I saw it, and I kind of wanted it, so I figured, why not? It's a cool looking build and everything. I also could see the condition of the box and everything. It's, probably not in the best condition, but I'm going to throw it away once I open it anyway, so here this is. If you guys want to see me review this, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to make a review on this, so if there's an interest for it, I absolutely will. You got the white spaceman and the orange spaceman, or the spacewoman, I should say. So that's really cool. I already have one of the white spacemen, so that's kind of a duplicate minifigure for me. But the orange one I do not have yet, so that's really cool. It'll go nicely with my red spaceman as well. So this is really, really cool. But now let's move on to the best thing I picked up over the weekend. So probably about a year ago at this point, I made a video ranking every single LEGO modular that ever came out. And one of the ones at the top of that list, it might have actually been number one, I don't really remember exactly at this point, was the Downtown Diner. And that has been one of my white whales for so long. I missed out on it when it came out. I wasn't able to buy it. I didn't have the money. I was too young to really have a space for it either. So I completely missed out on it, which was unfortunate, and I have regretted it for so long not being able to pick it up. But this weekend, it was there at the convention, and I treated myself to it. It was $170, which was below retail. and way below Bricklink asking price, especially when you factor in getting it shipped here and everything. So I pulled the trigger on it. This is something I've wanted for years now, and I figured I'm probably not gonna ever see a good like that good of a deal on this ever again. I talked to the seller. He was like, I really don't want to take this home with me, so yeah, I'll make you a deal. I got it like 20 bucks off. So it's finally here, and I'm so happy to have it. It's not in the greatest condition. There are a few pieces missing. Some of them are down on the floor, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart layer by layer, clean it off, dust it and everything. It is pretty dusty, and restore it to its former glory. Some of the pieces are kind of yellowed, but some of those I have extras of, and some of them I can just replace. It's like a few cents on Bricklink. It's not that big of a deal. I figured this would be a fun project to work on throughout the year and everything. So, the yellowed bricks aren't really a problem. Those can be easily replaced and for very cheap. You can kind of see some of that on there. I'm not too concerned about the sides because the sides are going to be covered up, but there is a bit of yellowing on the front and everything, so that's going to have to be fixed. But man, this is something that I've wanted for so long. Just having it in front of me feels so surreal. Like I can't explain it, you guys. It's something I've wanted for so long, and something I've thought about, and something I wished I was able to pick up years ago. Finally have it in front of me, and I am just so thankful to have it. One other thing I wanted to showcase before I ended this video is some of the other stuff that I got, some of these smaller things. Got 3 candy canes, I got a Rebel insignia tile and a construction worker one. I also got these 2 custom printed one of them is the Beatles Abbey Road album cover, my favorite band, one of my favorite albums. And we have this custom Toy Story one called Toy Saga, which looks really cool. And I also got some stickers from the people who were displaying stuff in the table next to me. They had a bunch of stickers, and they were generous enough to give me some. I got some Star Wars ones, the Figure Dan and the Modal Nodes, the Republic insignia, and a really cool Beatles 1967 sticker. So those are really cool. I'm gonna probably put one of them in my car, maybe. I don't know, but that was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that, which was really nice of them. They were great people. They didn't have a channel or anything I could plug. They were just a family and a son. They were really nice and generous throughout the entire con, so it was really nice to meet them. But yeah, that's all that I got. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of my haul. Again, I'm really excited to have this set in my collection. These 2 things right here were probably the best things I picked up at the con, and probably the best things I will ever pick up at a convention ever. They had a lot of really cool stuff there. They had the Beatles Yellow Submarine, which is another really cool thing that I want at some point, but I don't think I'm really ever going to buy that one, at least not sealed. But yeah, this was a really cool haul, and I'm so thankful I was able to pick this stuff up. But yeah, if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.